Welcome to Eclectic Self Protection Self-Defense Systems UK. In this coaching video, we're going to take you right back to the basics of how to break fall from the back, from the side, from the front, using key principles of sports science whilst maintaining health and safety and maintaining accuracy and precision. It's important to mention at this point that regardless of which martial art you practice that has breakfalls in, whether it's Jiu-Jitsu, Judo, Kuk Sool Won, Hapkido, mixed martial arts and so on, they all follow relatively the same similar teaching principles. So I'm going to take you through first of all the back breakfall, second the side breakfall, and then third the front breakfall. Okay, so the back breakfall comes in really handy because it helps displace pressure, and this is what really all these breakfalls are about. So when you do the back breakfall, you want to think about dispersing the pressure evenly and stopping all the pressure of the fall hitting in one central impact on one part of the body. So when you back fall, it's always exercise, health and safety, use correct sports science and maintain your structural integrity. Okay, so when doing the back breakfall, the first thing you're going to think about is tucking your chin in and standing with your feet shoulder width apart. You want to think about not leaning back but leaning slightly forwards, and think about dropping your body down towards your heels. Also, you can also have your hands crossed in this position as you do the back breakfall. Alternatively, you can have the hands out in front like so. I prefer to have the hands out in front like so when I'm doing the back breakfall because it allows me to naturally and better effectively slap the floor and absorb the impact as I do so. So you can either do it in this position or this position. So when you do this, chin tucked in, feet shoulder apart, put your hands out in this position. Now you want to lean slightly forwards and create a curve in your back here. And as you do so, you want to think about squatting and then lowering and rocking your body back down towards the floor as you slap the floor. So watch this. So from here, from there, hands out in front, lean slightly forwards, rock back, and then from there, slap the floor, and then come into this position here. Watch this again. From here, feet shoulder apart, chin tucked in, hands in front, lean slightly forwards, drop the body down, and then rock back, slap the floor like so. Now, when you slap the floor, you don't want to slap with the backs of the hands like so. There is no padding on the backs of your hands. There's more padding on the front of the hands here. And you want to bring your hands into this position here as you slap down here. Don't bring your hands out in this position and try and slap like so, because this is going to cause a nasty shoulder injury. It will cause a whiplash and you could damage your wrist. So when you do this and you rock back from this position here, you want to slap down into this position here. You see, so I'm slapping naturally down from the floor here. So watch this again. From here, in my standing position, chin tucked in, hands in front, lean forward slightly, create a curve in the back, squat down, drop your body and think about rocking back and then naturally slap the floor like so. So you don't want to force these down aggressively, you want to let your hands naturally slap the floor to displace the pressure and disperse the impact of the pressure on one central part of the body. Also, what you want to do after you've done the back breakfall is come into this position here, because what I'm doing from this position here, it's allowing me to protect my head with my cover or bring a block up like so here, you see. And then from there I can stand up and I can be in my fighting stance ready for defensive action. So one more time slowly through, feet shoulder apart, chin tucked in, hands in front, lean slightly forwards, drop your body weight, rock back, slap the floor, come into this position, cover, guard, and then in a defensive fighting stance. Okay, the side breakfall has some similar principles to the back breakfall, but the only difference is you're actually breakfalling to the side. And when you do the side breakfall, you actually want to get accustomed to falling on your side as opposed to being semi-sideways on or falling on your back. It's how we do the side breakfall from this position. Again, feet shoulder width apart, tuck the chin in. the hand that is not going to be slapping will be grabbing your sleeve like so. So as opposed to having the hand loose on one side, and as you do the slap with the other hand, you want to think about bringing your hand across, grabbing the sleeve here, or alternatively being your guard, or just have it ready without it being loose here. So from this position, you want to think about drawing your hand and foot out to the side like so. And as you can see from here, I'm simultaneously bringing my hand and my foot out to the side here. If you envision like you're doing a kick and a punch at the same time, so from this, there's one simultaneous movement like so. Alternatively, if you envision that you're doing a sweep, it's the same action from this position, so from here. Tin chuck tin, feet shoulder apart. Bring the hand out to the side and sweep the leg out to the side. And as you do that, you're going to think about doing a one pistol pivot on the opposite leg here. And you want to think about lowering your bum down towards the back of your heel as you do the one pistol pivot. So in effect, you're coming in this position and pivoting down. So watch this as if I do in one full action here. From there, there's your side break fall. Watch this again. From this position here, tin chucked in, feet shoulder apart, sweep the hands and legs out, pistol squat, squat down, and you're in this position here. Now, when you slap, you want to slap out to this position here with the palm of your hand. Don't slap out to this position here. By slapping out in this position here, you're going to break your wrist, you're going to break your arm and break your shoulder. And secondly, you don't want to try and break fall like this with your arm locked out. That's going to break the whole elbow joint. So when you slap, you think about bringing your body sideways on in this position and slapping down to the side here. Notice my opposite leg and knee, my knee is raised and my hips are off the floor here. So I'm not actually laying on my flat on my back, I'm on my side here as I slap here. So my shoulders raised, my hips are raised and my knees raised as I do so. So watch this again. From here, chin tucked in, feet shoulder apart, sweep out the hands and legs, one pistol pivot, slap to the side of the floor there. There's your side break fall. Now, what I've also got from this position is I can draw my kick out to the attacker and use the kick offensively and defensively to strike to the attacker and then get to my feet and be in my fighting stance ready to fight. So one more time all the way through. From this position here, chin tucked in, feet shoulder apart, sweep the legs and hands out, one pistol pivot, slap to the side, be in this position ready here. I've got my cover up against any potential attacks that can happen here. My shoulders raised, my hips are raised, my knees raised, and from this position, once I've done the side break fall, I can move my body to this semi-sideways position and kick aggressively towards the attacker or wherever the attacker's coming from, get to my feet, and then be in my stance ready to act defensively against this attacker. Okay, so we're looking at how to front break fall. So the front break fall would be used when somebody's pushed you from behind and you're falling forwards, or alternatively somebody swept you from behind and you're falling forwards, or somebody's thrown you over and you're falling forwards. So again, the key principles are you want to be have your feet in your shoulder width apart stance, tin chucked in like so. When you front break fall, you want to bring your hands up into this position here. So notice the hands come level with my just about where my shoulders lie here, and I'm using the palms of the hands to absorb the pressure and displace the pressure from making it central impact on my body. The second key principle is you want to go on the balls of your feet as you fall on the floor and as you do the front break fall. And also you want to keep your chest in, your belly in, and your core in as well as you break fall across against the floor to create a gap between the floor and your body. So if I show you from this sideways position here, so from here, feet shoulder apart, chin chucked in, I want to think about launching my body out and forwards. So from this position here, I'm going to break forward in this position with my palms and my elbows down on the floor, and then be on the balls of my feet as I do so, as I keep my body and gut away from the floor. So watch this, and we are there. You see, so there's your front break fall. So notice the hands absorb the pressure, displace the impact. I'm in my elbow, I've got my elbows in, my body is away from the floor, and I'm on the balls of my feet here. Watch this again. From this position here, chin chucked in, feet shoulder apart. You think about launching your body forwards as you slap with the palms of your hands and come onto the balls of your feet whilst raising your midriff area. So watch this here. There's your front breakfall. And notice my head is up here, so I don't let my head drop here. Keep your head in this position here. And you want to keep your core up. Use your whole body muscles to keep you in this position here with your balls of your feet. Also, you want to think about, once you've done the front breakfall, how to use your kicks. So I'm just going to do a quick demonstration of how to use your kicks from this position. So here, there's your front break. There. From here, I can turn over onto my side and then use that side kick again, as I demonstrated previously. Get to my feet and be in my guard, ready to fight off this attacker. Alternatively, I can do my front breakfall and then come onto my back and kick using a front kick. So from here, there's your front breakfall. I turn over, and from there I can use my front kick, my heel kick, to kick out aggressively, either with my right leg or with my left leg, like so. Get to my feet, and then be in my fighting stance, ready to defend and get rid of this attacker.